It's time for your special report. Henry, it's time for your report. Come here. You are ready, aren't you?
Now?
We're ready for your report on the Tasmanian devil.
My report is on why the Tasmanian devil is so uptight.
Uptight?
Yeah, I've never asked one about it because they eat first and answer questions later. But I think I've got it figured out.
Oh, yeah?
It's all to do with dentists.
Dentist?
Yeah, you see, Tasmanian devils never go to the dentist. They never brush their teeth, and they just love candy. Well, before you can say crocodile, they've got a toothache. And because they've got big, powerful teeth, they've got a toothache the size of Montana. But do they go to the dentist?
No?
No! And to make things worse, there aren't many Tasmanian devil dentists to go see. In fact, there's only one Tasmanian devil dentist office, and it's so hard to find that even the Tasmanian devil dentists get lost.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. So when all the Tasmanian devils get terrible toothaches from eating too much candy, they can't even get a Tasmanian devil dentist to help make them feel better. That would make any animal angry, but it makes Tasmanian devils furious, and you wouldn't want to be around them when they're furious. They growl at everyone, so even the Tasmanian devil dentist doesn't want to go near them.
Yeah, probably doesn't want to go near the story either.
All the dentist ever does is yell about how the Tasmanian devils should look after their teeth better. But Tasmanian devils don't care. They just eat more candy and brush their teeth even less. Which is why their teeth don't get any better, which is why they get so mad, which is why they're so uptight all the time. And that's straight from the lizard's mouth.
Here, you're ready, aren't you?
Well,
Henry, we're ready for your report on bees.
my report is on the bee and why it hums.
Hums?
Let's start by looking at the world of the bee. The hive is the bee's home. In the hive, there are 3 types of bee.
Right.
First, the queen. It lays the eggs, which hatch into larvae. No, not volcanic larvae, insect larvae. In other words, baby bees. Then, there are the drone bees and the worker bees. All bees work hard to make honey. Not money, honey. That's better. Now, they put honey in pots.
Henry.
But they gotta make the pots first. And that's hard work, even for a bee.
What?
Sometimes all that hard work took the steam out of the bees. And sometimes they got irritated with one another.
I know that feeling, Henry.
To make the bees happy and to stop their complaining, the queen had a bright idea. She got the bees to form a choir. And every day they would sing their hearts out. And they would forget all their problems. Only trouble was that the bees were too tired after all their hard work. They couldn't remember any of the words to the songs. So they had to hum along with the tune instead. And that's why bees hum, because they don't know the words.
Henry, it's time for your report. It's time for your special report.
What? Now?
Yes, Henry, now.
Oh,
You are ready, aren't you?
of course I am. What was it about again?
You're supposed to be telling us what happened to the passenger pigeon, Henry.
Oh, right. Here goes. Okay, so about 100 years ago, there were millions and millions of passenger pigeons, but now there are none left at all. How am I doing so far?
Very good, Henry. So why did they disappear?
I'm getting to that. You're just so impatient. Okay, so the passenger pigeons used to carry all the mail for the post office, but they couldn't fly very fast. So eventually, man invented the airplane, and the pigeons were all fired. They switched jobs to pizza delivery, but then man invented the motorcycle, and they lost their jobs again. The passenger pigeons decided there was no future for them on Earth, so they built spaceships and flew off to seek out new worlds, boldly going where no pigeon had gone before. They eventually found a planet with no planes and no motorcycles, and cornered the intergalactic pizza delivery market. But they still come and visit us occasionally, just to make sure the planet's okay. And we think they're UFOs. And that's what happened to the passenger pigeons, and that's straight from the lizard's mouth. So, do I get an A or what?
Henry, even an or what would be too good for that report.
Didn't I even get one bit right?
Not even one, Henry.